Assalamu alaikum, grade 5 students. Today we will, last time we have read the chapter What Does the Future Hold? And now today we will do 3 questions of this chapter of comprehension. The first question is, what does the word black refers to the phrase stood out black against the sky? And the answer is, it refers to the pupil blocking the sunlight. Question number 2, what could have made the peculiar humming sound? And the answer is the engine of the spaceship. Third question is, what did the tentacles of aliens look like? They were like gray snakes and looked like walking sticks. The remaining 3 questions you have to do in your homework. And let's discuss these questions also. What was the narrator trying to do when he began pushing his way back from the edge of the pit? He was trying to escape from being gripped or caught by the tentacles. Why was the alien moving slowly and painfully out of the cylinder? The opening was too small for the alien. Why do you think narrator was overcome with disgust and dread because of the appearance of the alien? Okay, we have already done the page number 31, the compound noun, clipped words, blended words, and now we are doing the grammar section in which we will change the direct speech to indirect speech. Now, if we are changing a direct speech into indirect speech, the tense of the verb changes. How? If the sentence is in simple present tense, it will change into simple past tense. If the sentence is in simple present continuous tense, it will change into past continuous tense. If the direct sentence is in past perfect, it will change into present perfect, it will change into past perfect. Simple past tense will change into past perfect, and simple future will change into past future. The examples are, I go to market. Okay. She said that she went to market. That is simple present tense. When it change, it becomes simple past tense. Ahmed said we are playing cricket. Ahmed said that they were playing cricket. So simple present tense change into past continuous tense. Present perfect. She said, I have completed my work. When we'll change into indirect speech, it will become, she said that she had completed her work. Simple past tense, she said, I worked hard. And it will become past perfect. She said that she had worked hard. Simple future will change into past future tense. That means they said we will go to Murray. And the indirect tense speech will be, they said that they would go to Murray. Now, the other instructions are, we do the same when we change the direct question to indirect question. For example, if the direct question is, she asked, who are you talking to? Indirect question in which we will change the tense of the verb. That means if it is in simple present continuous tense, we will change it into past continuous tense. Indirect will be, she asked who I was talking to. When we change direct questions to indirect questions, we also change the question mark to a full stop. Direct question, he asked, comma, how much oil do you need? Question mark. And in indirect question, he asked how much oil I needed. Full stop. Now the second one is place the subject before the verb. Direct question, he asked, why is the rope tied to the door? Indirect question, he asked, why the rope, that is the verb, subject, verb was tied to the door. Use if and whether if the direct question doesn't begin with question word. Direct question, mom asked, are there any kiwis left? Indirect question, mom asked if there were any kiwis left. Direct question, will Mr. Lee come to our school? Sheila asked. And in the indirect question, Sheila asked whether Mr. Lee would come to our school. Now in next section, we are supposed to change the direct question into indirect questions. The woman asked, examples are, the woman asked, how is the man going to get out of the pit? And the indirect, the woman asked that how the man was going to get out of the pit. Full stop. We will change the question mark from full stop. The tourist asked, can the children speak English? The tourist asked that if the children could speak English. Uncle Joey asked, when will the waiter serve coffee? Uncle Joey asked that when the waiter would serve coffee. I asked Dave, is there a basement in your house? I asked Dave that if there a basement in his house. The principal asked, are your parents coming to watch your performance? The principal asked that if my parents coming to watch my performance. That is the grammar section, direct, indirect speech. Today we will not discuss it in detail. In some other class, we will discuss the whole direct, indirect topic in detail. Now after that we have punctuation. Okay, this is one of the most important element of English language, punctuation. The following table lists all the punctuation you have learned so far. Okay, the first one is capital letters, and for function of the capital letters are, we use capital letters for names, for initial of names, first word in sentence, and for the pronoun I. Full stop. We use full stop at the end of a sentence. Question mark. At the end of a question, we put a question mark. Exclamation mark at the end of a sentence. Apostrophe. Apostrophe to show to whom or what something belongs to. Just like his knife, hers purse. And to show that a letter or some letters in the word have been left out. That is, don't go outside. Don't, we put apostrophe to show that we are missing the NOT. Okay, we have contracted the word. Now the comma, very important one, comma in the series of noun when we are taking 2 to 3 names, like I have many friends, Saima, comma, Ahmad